Hey neighbors, got a minute? So every Monday I get to take my youngest son to school and we stop and get breakfast, but we also take time to listen to a devotional on our Bible app. And this past week we were talking about Jesus coming into Jerusalem on the little colt and all the people waving their palm branches and laying their coats on the ground, celebrating Jesus as the King of Kings, crying out to him that he would come and help them and save them. And then we talked about how by the end of the week they were shouting curses at him, asking that he be crucified. And so my son and I were able to have a conversation about why is it that they celebrated him as a winner at the beginning of the week and then they turned their backs on him at the end. And we talked, because he's an athlete, we talked about how, we cheer for our teams the loudest when they're winning. And when they start to lose or let us down, all of a sudden we're not cheering for them anymore. We start asking that their coach get fired or that they find new players. We're so fickle in that way. What is it about us that we love to be around winners and we don't want to be around losers? We like to be at the front row and not at the back. Well, Jesus has a lot to say about this, and we're going to dive into that this coming Sunday. We're going to talk about our Jesus who, in the final week of his life, came in on a colt, got on his knees to wash feet of his disciples, and willingly went to a cross for us when he could have completely resisted it and just come in and taken over. And what he has to say about us acting in the same ways. Leaning into what I've often called downward mobility, the downward mobility of Jesus, the humility that Jesus oftentimes encouraged in us. We're going to talk more about how do you do that? What does it look like to have humility, to lay one's life down for others, to consider yourself less than so that others can be more? It's a difficult challenge, but Jesus models it for us well, and we're going to talk more about how do we do that together. I hope that you're planning to be with us in worship 9 or 11. And in the meantime, enjoy this beautiful week. We'll see you soon. Love y'all.